Hello everyone, good evening.
Oh, good evening.
I'm going to share my screen. Let me know once you are able to see my screen, okay? In the chat. Yeah, okay, visible. Sure, Rahul, I will try to tell you that what type of question they ask from CSS or whatever topic I'm teaching. I'll make sure like, okay, fine. So today we are going to learn about, again, we'll continue with the color module and color formats, how we can write. So yesterday we have seen how we can use any defined keyword for colors by name, and total number of color defined color keywords are 140 only. Next one, we have seen how to use hexadecimal formats. So there are two variant of that, either we can go with the 6 digits or we can use 3 digits format, okay, for hexadecimal. So today we are going to start with the RGB function format, how we are going to use this. Again, I'm going to take here the color property. Now we'll take RGB function. Okay. So this is a CSS function. First function we are seeing here. We have to use RGB function, and we have to pass here the arguments for this function now. So three possible values we can pass for RGB. The name itself is saying R is nothing but red, J is nothing but green, and B is blue. So we have to pass three values. Okay. Three respective values means first red, then green, then blue. So here we have seen how to use hexadecimal formats for R, then G, then B. So in hexadecimal, we were passing 0 to F. Minimum value is 0, maximum is F. But here we have 0 is the minimum and maximum we can go with the 255 for any value. So first value here for red one, you have to write here red, then green value, then blue value. Okay. So you have to separate these three color values with one space. So this is the first way of writing the RGB values. You have to separate all those three values with minimum one space. Okay, fine. So we'll see how to write that. So why it is minimum 0 and maximum 255? Because here F is nothing but 15 and range is there from 0 to 15 in hexadecimal. Okay, so F value is 15. So if I'm writing simply F, that is nothing but 15 into 15. That will be 255, I think. Okay, Two,
225, right?
225 it is, I think. Yeah, 225. But here range is from 0, no? So total number of digits will be there 16. Okay, so it is 16 into 16 will be 256. The range is starting from 0, so it will go up to 255. Okay, range is starting from 0 and it will go up to 255. So total count will be again how much? 256. Okay, and from where it is coming? from the hexadecimal value only, 16 into 16. Okay. So that's why here the minimum range is 0, maximum we can go with the 255. Okay. Okay. So we'll write here color RGB. So minimum if I'm using for red, that is 0, space. For green also 0, and for blue also 0. So it will be black, that you can see here. So you won't see any change here. Okay. If you are going to use 255 for red, 0 for green, and 0 for blue, it will be red. Okay, that we have seen. Now, if we are going to use 0 for the red and 255 for green, same as we have seen here for hexadecimal value. So you can make any color combinations. And the syntax is like this, means RGB value you have to keep here. Okay, fine. So this is the first way that you can write RGB value with space separated values. Here you have to put. Second way, what you can do, instead of writing here space, you will see most of the time people are using comma as a separator. So this is also fine. This is also a valid syntax actually. Okay, you can write 0 comma 255 comma 0. Okay, so you are separating these three values of red, green, and blue with comma. So here you can see it is again green. If you will mix green and red 100%, it will be yellow. So see here, it is working. So first way that you can write any value with the space separated value, it will be. And another one here that we have comma separated value. Two formats we have seen. And the range is, for this one, min range will be min value will be 0 and max value will be 255. Now the first syntax here we have seen RGB. Second one you can write like this, R comma G comma B. Okay. And you can make any color combination here. Now I'm going to make this one as 125. So here you are getting light yellow color. 155. It is generating some color by using this. Like if you will mix the different portion of the color, percentage of the color, it is going to generate some color. So here the RGB format you can use like this. Okay, fine. So as I said, minimum you can use 0 and maximum 255. So Rahul, you were saying like in interview how they ask actually the question. The first question they can ask, like if we will write 255 space 0 space 0 in RGB function, it will work or not? Because most of the people are writing like in this form 255 comma 0 comma 0. So you can say, if you know this format is also valid, you can say yeah, it is valid and we can use this one. Okay, next question they can ask you, what if here you have, what is the minimum range? They can ask you here. So you can say minimum is 0, maximum is 255. Minimum is 0, maximum is 255. So here I'm using green. Okay, 0, 255, 0. So that is fine. But what if someone is going to ask you, like I'm going to use -100 for red, 255 for green, and 0 for blue. So what will be the value, whether it is valid or not? Anyone, any guesses?
I think no, because the Minimum value should be 0, not in minus, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. But it is going to work, you know why? Because if you are writing something in minus, okay, that will be considered as 0 only. So that will see, if I'm writing minus 100, so red will be 0, green will be 100%, and blue will be 0. See, it is working. Okay. So in minus, if you are going to put any number, any value, that will be trimmed to 0 only. Okay. It will be considered as 0. So they can ask you like this type of question they can ask you, and it is valid. By seeing, you will think, okay, this is not going to work, but it will work. So if you know the rule, you can answer. Okay. So what if I'm going to use, instead of, let's say here we have 0, instead of 255, we will use 355, more than 255. Any guesses what will happen?
I think it will take only max value, 255.
Max value it is going to take, exactly. It will take just 255. Okay. So here it is taking 255, not 355, because the maximum value we can take what? 255. Okay. So it will check here the max and min. If you are giving any minus number, that will be 0. If you're giving something higher than 255, it will be considered as 255 only by the browser. That you have to always remember. Okay. Now, so we have seen there are two ways that we can write. Either we can write the values with a space separated or comma separated. But here I have written just the integer value. Okay. Integer value. So RGB we can write in percentage also. RGB we can write in percentage also. Okay. All those values you can write in percent. Color RGB. So see here, by default it is taking red, green and blue with comma separated. So the format here, you can see, you can use format either space separated or comma separated, that is okay. But apart from this integer value, you can use percentages also, or name we have seen here. So name also you can pass directly here. All those 140 colors which we have, those keywords you can use instead. Okay. So here, let's say, as I said, color name you can use. For red, you can directly write red or green. What if you are going to write crimson here? Instead of that, if you will use crimson and here red, see, it is not working. Okay. Because here you can just pass those three named values, red, green and blue only. So if you will write here green here, it is working? No, because the by default here we have red, green, blue formats, not percentages. Okay. So that's why always go with the either integer value or percentage. So percentage now I'm going to show you here. Okay. So here percentage I will take, minimum is 0% and maximum is 100%. So red is 0%, green is 100% and blue is also 0%. So if you will write simply 0, see, it is not working because you have to match all these formats. So if I'll write here 0%, now only it will work. So that always you have to remember. If you are going with the integer value, all these three values should be in integer format. If you are going with the percentage, all these three values should be in percentage format. Okay. So here we have seen the formats, like minimum we can use with the integer value, we can use 0 and maximum 255. either we can go with the comma separated or a space separated value. Okay, that is fine. Next, here we have seen we can use percentage also. So minimum value will be 0%, maximum will be 100%. The same case for percentage also. If you are going to write below 0% something, it will be considered as 0 only. And if you are giving 300%, 400%, that will be considered as 100% only maximum value. So that always you need to remember. And you can make any color combination by using the percentage also. Simply you can give here 100% of this one, or 1000% I'm giving. So it will be considered as 100% only. So it is going to give you, I think, yellow color. See here, we have yellow color. Okay. Even I'm giving here 1000%, it is considered as 100%. No change. So this is all about RGB format. Do you have any question till here? You can ask me. Anyone?
How to know it will give a yellow color or blue color or black color by giving 100% red and 100% green and 0% blue?
See, that is if you learnt about the primary colors. So the basic rule, there are two types of color, primary and secondary. In primary color, we have red, green, blue. In secondary color, we have magenta, cyan, and one is yellow. Okay. So by using these three colors only, these primary colors, you can make any color that you don't have to remember every time. Okay. You have to
Okay.
mix it up and you have to check it.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Understood?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the rule actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other question, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Uh, if we increase the value beyond the zero, like 1%, 2%, then
Mhm.
what happens?
Let's say if you have 10% of red color and 100% of green color and 0% of blue color. So that will be yellow color, sorry, green color, but not exact green. Okay. That will be the shade of green. It will mix, let's say 50% of yellow and 100% of green. So it is not pure green actually. If you will see here, if I'm clicking on this one, let's say, see. So here we have the color. Okay. And if I'm changing the percentage, see how it is. So it will give you the mix color. Okay. If you are using all those things in 100%, so value will be like this. Okay. That you can see.
It means if we want a pure color, then we should use that thing. Okay.
Yeah. So if
Zero
you
or
want pure color, if you want, let's say if you want pure green color, so
yes.
you have to take 100% green. If you want to mix green and yellow, okay. So let's say I'm going here to, what's this one? So 50% of yellow. So now it is mixing actually this one and green color, and it is generating this color here that you can see. That is not pure green, that you can see. One shade it is going to give you after mixing that color. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, if we click on that color box, can it take automatically that values?
Yeah. See here,
Okay.
if I'm changing, like 138, 165, 72, it is taking.
Okay.
Got
Okay.
it?
Huh.
Okay, fine. Any other question? Anyone?
So when we are passing this percentage values, so is
Mhm.
they need to be separated with comma. With comma, or can we give just a space and
As I said, here you can either write
yeah,
space,
that is fine. Yeah,
yeah,
percent.
or the second one is you can go with the comma, separated values. So here, if you are giving a percentage value, so you have to write percent. Okay. I'm not going to give here comma, no comma, 100%, this one, green, and 0% blue. You can write like this, it will work. So format either one, any one of them means you can use. Either you can go with the comma separated values, as I said, or space separated. That will
Yeah,
work. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
And in means separator, I'm saying you can use two, either space. Remember, separator you can use either space or comma. Values you can use either integer or percentage. That's it.
All right.
If you are going with the integer value, minimum will be 0, maximum will be 255. If you are going with the percentage, minimum will be 0, maximum will be 100%. Okay. If you are going with the integer value and giving any number below 0, it will be considered as 0, and above 255 will be considered as 255. If you are working with percentage and you are giving any percent below 0, it will be considered as 0%, and giving any number in percent like more than 100%, it will be considered as 100%. Okay, so that boundary limit you have to check the nearest boundary. If you are giving the positive number and which is greater than 100, so you have to check the nearest max boundary limit, and that value only it is going to take. Is that clear, everyone? Now for
Yes.
RGB,
Sir,
any other question, anyone? No? Okay, fine. So we have seen here the keyword values, how to write for the color. Then hexadecimal values, we have seen like two different types of values that we can pass for hexadecimal. Then RGB function, there are different formats that we can write. That also, all the variations we have seen for RGB. Now I'm going to show you that we can use another format also for color. Okay, format, we can use HSL. Okay, so here H is nothing but hue, S is saturation, and L is lightness. So this is the syntax. Okay, this is the syntax, but how to apply that one in real time? What is the meaning of hue? What is saturation? What is lightness? That I'm going to show you. Okay, so hue always will be like in angle. You have to pass value in angle. So minimum value will be 0 and maximum is 360. So it will work on a circle, on wheel. Okay, so that we are going to see. There you will have 6 colors, 3 primary color, 3 secondary color, that I'm going to show you. Instead, I'm going to write here hue will work on a color wheel of primary and secondary colors. Okay, minimum value will be 0. Okay, and max value will be 360. Fine. And these values units will be always angle. So if you are giving 0 to 360, that is nothing but angle only. Okay, you have to consider it as angle. Fine. How actually it will be? So here, let's say you have a circle. Okay, it is 0 degree. Okay, and thereafter we have, means if you have, let's say, 3 colors, complete circle is nothing but 360 degree. If you have just 3 colors, divide it by 3. Okay, so it will be 120 degree. So from here to here, I have divided this one into 3 parts. So first one, let's say here we have red, green, and then blue, 3 colors only. But here what is there, at this point here we have red. On this point it is red. On this point it is green, and here it is blue. Now if you will mix red and green, it is going to generate Means this is 160, no? So in center of this one, so 120 here we have, just there are two colors actually, two colors. So if you will divide this one, it will be 60 degree. So on 60 degree, exactly on 60 degree, there will be yellow color. Okay. And between blue and green, okay. So here 6 means on exactly 180. On exactly 180, if you will mix blue and green, I think it is going to give you magenta, I think. And if you will mix here red and blue, it is going to give you cyan. No, here it will be magenta, here it will be cyan. So this is the 0 degree, 60 degree, 120 degree, 180 degree, 220 degree, 280 degree, and again on 360 degree, either you are using 0 or 360 degree, it will be red only. So now I'm going to show you the color wheel here, then you will be able to understand. Just I have given you just the rough idea. Hue color wheel. Okay, in images we can go directly here, you will get that. So this is the color wheel. See, here we have on 0 degree, you can see red. This one is green, complete green color. And here we have the shade of green, not exact green color. So if you are mixing red and green, which color it is generating? Yellow. So on 60 degree. After this, if you are mixing green and blue, which color it is generating? Cyan. And if you are mixing blue and red, it is magenta color. Okay. So that you have to see here on 0 degree it is, or 360 degree, because if you will complete this path from 0 to again 360, it will reach to 0 only actually. Okay. So here if you will see, that is red. On this one 120 it is green. Okay. On 120 it is green. Here we have I think, as I have drawn here, 180 plus 60, I think it will be 240. So that is nothing but a color wheel. Exactly we can see here, I think on this graph we can see, not this one, the hue color wheel. If you will see, where is that? This one is I think good. So 0 or 360 degree is red. Here we have 45. Okay. So here we have on 45, you can see that is complete yellow. Then on 90, it is saying green. 135, we have shade like that, you can see. So always it will be on angle, and you have to check the color wheel of hue, whatever color you are applying. So if you are giving 0, it will be red, or 360, it is red. So like that, here we have the same thing, whatever I have drawn here. So it will work on wheel only, hue values. So you have to take either red or green or blue color, or here you have to, it is magenta, then here it is, no, it is cyan only, then magenta. That is correct. So here you have to take any 6 colors shade, and after that, what you have to do, in hue, you have to pass minimum value as 0 or maximum 360, as I said. Another value here we have saturation. Okay. Saturation. So saturation always you have to pass in percentage. Okay. So if you are passing it will be always in percent. Okay, first thing. Next, what you have to understand, if it is 0%, no, if it is 0%, then it will be, I'm talking about the saturation. Okay, it will be gray color. And if it is 100%, if it is 100%, it will be full color, means whatever color you are selecting from the hue wheel, no, that color wheel, that is the original color. So full color it will take. Okay, and after that, for lightness, what you have to do, same lightness, it will be also in percent only. If you are using 0%, no, 0%, so at that time value will be black. And if you are using 100%, it will be white. Now we'll see practically how actually it works, that I will show you. If you are using 0% lightness, that is black, and 100% is nothing but white. So first hue angle I'm going to select, so that is 0. Okay, hue angle, it will be in integer form. Okay, 0 to 360, comma, I'm going to take 0%. 0% of what? Second value will be for saturation or lightness, HSL. So second value will be saturation. So I'm going to take it as 0%. So if I'm taking saturation as 0%, it will be gray color. Okay, then comma, then I'm going to take it as last value, lightness value, I'm going to take it as 0%. If I will save here, it is giving me black only. Okay, it is black. Now I will inspect this one, we'll select it. Here we are using HSL. Okay, I'll click here. Now I will show you. So hue value is what? 0. Saturation value is what? 0%. And here we have lightness value also 0. So if I will change angle, so 0 means right now here we have on 0%, it is red. Now I'm going to change here angle. See, if it is 105, okay, and I'm going to change this one to 44%, and this one also I'm changing here. See, lightness, as I said, if you will keep on 0, lightness will be what? Black. So it is on black color. See, complete black. If you will increase, 100% will be 50%, means full color. See, from 50%, then it is going towards white. See, 100% is nothing but complete white color. Okay, 50% will be actual color. See here, it is taking the shade of that one. Now for saturation, if you will see saturation 100% means here we have, as I said, full color. 100% is full color for saturation. And if you are going with the 0%, so it will come to the gray shade. See how it is coming. See, that you can see here. So it is gray. 0% is gray. Okay. So saturation you are passing here just 0%. That is gray. If you are giving 100%, that is nothing but actual color. So you can take here any shade of this one, this green color, and I'm on 105. So if I'll change here, see angle, now it is getting changed, you know, see, it will go up to 360. Okay, up to 360. And after that, if you will go beyond that 360, what will happen? That I'm going to show you here. 361 means again it will start from where? Red color. See, so it is kind of a spiral. Okay, so if we have 471, just you can do a simple calculation like this. if you have 471 no here value, so simply you are writing, let's say 471 minus
Minus
360. Okay, so it will be 111. So again, the actual value is, it is taking 111. So instead of this, if I'm going to write here 111, it will be there only. Okay, so that you have to understand. Even if you are giving a value beyond that limit, it will calculate actually like this only. Okay, it will start from 0 again. So you have to understand this one. So angle you can pass either from 0 to 360. Okay, and percentage, as I said, for saturation, if it is 0%, that will be the gray that you can see here. 0% is gray and 100% is the full color. That's why I have written here. So it is going to the, this limit is 100%. Actual color it is taking that. And here we have now lightness. So lightness, as I said, 0% it will be black. So it will come here. So 0% you can see is black. 50% if you will go, 50% will be the color. Okay, that actual color. 50% is actual color. And after that, if you will go above the 50, it will come towards the white color. So see, now I'm going 51. See, white color. So here we have white color. So you can make use of the hue, saturation, and lightness, and it will generate like any color shade, whatever you want. Okay, if you want light red or full red color, so based on that, it is going to generate you that hue, saturation, and lightness. You can change the angle also. So based on that angle here, see, on 245 VR, that is blue, and here we have the actual color. If we will change the lightness, it is going to take like this. See, it is a light color. So based on that, you can change the saturation and lightness and hue. Okay, is that clear, everyone? What exactly hue, saturation, and lightness is?
Hi, can you please show how you open this on inspect?
Yeah, in Windows, what you can do is simply you can right click here on the web page and just click on inspect. Okay, then select this element here. Just select this pointer and target that one. You will be able to see here styles tab. In a styles tab, you will get all these styles, whatever you are applying. And here you have the square no color box. Click on that. So
Okay.
you will get that pop-up, color pop-up, and you can
Yeah.
change accordingly. Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah. Even here we have, this one is HSL. No, here we have hex code also. You can go with the hex code also. For the same HSL value, you can take the hex code also. You can go with the RGB value also. See, here we have RGB. Red is 230, green is 0, blue 0. Okay, that you can check here. All these options are there that you can use. Okay, is that clear, everyone? So now hue is nothing but, that is a color wheel. On that you have to select any color, and based on that you have to select that angle. So it will be 0 to 360. 0 is the minimum, maximum is 360. If you are going beyond 360, again it will calculate, okay, whatever value you are selecting minus 360, and the actual value which you are getting, that is the original angle, okay, of the hue wheel. Then for saturation, if you are using 0%, it will be gray. 100%, that is nothing but full color that you have seen. So you do not have to remember all these things. Just if you understand what is happening, you will be able to select any color. Okay, if you are not comfortable with HSL, you can go with the hex code also. Okay, so it is not mandated to just write HSL value only, but if you want to go with this one, if you are comfortable with this HSL, you can go with HSL, or you can go with the RGB value, okay, or hexadecimal value. So these are the values that you can use here in colored formats. So normally, either you can go with the keyword or hexadecimal, two formats we have seen. Then RGB function here we have seen, and after that we have huge saturation and lightness. This is the fourth way I think that you can use here. Okay. So till here, any other question you have? Anyone? No?
Yeah, hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so here we people are changing the color of this line. This is heading text message. Okay.
Hmm.
Suppose if we want to change the image color, like it should be a brightening, like how we edit in phone, no? Like that, if we want to change the image color, how it is possible?
So see, that we cannot do here. Whatever actual element here we have not in text format. Okay.
Okay.
So that format here we are seeing that how we can change the color of this text. Let's say if you want to change the background color of this uh, browser right now. So you have
Okay.
to target that particular element and these same formats will work wherever you are using color, no, whether it is color or
Mm-hmm.
background color or border color. These color formats are supported that I'm explaining. Now, if you want to change an image, let's say here we have one image, okay? And if you want to change the image color or contrast, okay, something like that, then we have one property called filter that I can show you here. Let's say I'm going to open here pixels. If you want me to show that one. Let's say here we have one image, no, this one. We'll inspect this. We'll target this image, okay? And now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to simply apply filter. If it is blur, see it is blurred. Brightness, contrast, drop shadow is also there that I will show you. Grayscale, black and white image. So these things you can do, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
So see here, I'm changing the color of this image, how it is. So we'll see that in filter module, but you have asked, that's why I've explained you. That also
Okay.
we can
Thank you. Yeah. Got it.
do. Okay, fine. So now we understand like how to change the color and what are the formats available here in CSS that we can use. So till here, no questions?
No.
Okay, fine. So till now we have seen the color formats like normal opaque colors. Now we have one concept in color format only about opacity and transparency. Okay, that we will see and how it will work, that also we are going to see. So if I'm writing simply here color as red, it is working as you can see. Okay, or if I'll change here this one, okay, here it is working fine, green color. Okay, by name also we can write here, no, color as green, it is working, no. So like that we have a defined keyword if you want to make this text as transparent. Okay, transparent means you can see from one end to another end. Okay, so here you have one defined keyword called transparent. So you are not able to see that text, but it is there. If I'm selecting this text, see, it is there, but you are not able to see because I have made this color of this text as transparent. So whatever color we have behind that text, we are able to see that text only. Okay. So if I will change again the background color of this one, the HTML, if I'm going to change here background color as red, still you are not able to see the text, but text is there. So whatever color we have backside of this text, that only we are able to see because that is complete transparent color. Okay. So simply you can write, if you want to make any text transparent, you can write color transparent. So it will be there, but you won't be able to see. Okay, first thing. Fine. So we have this keyword. If you want to make something transparent, you can use this keyword. transparent, we can use this keyword. Okay. Next thing after this, if I'm writing simply color, now you people are familiar like how to write directly color or hexadecimal code. Any color name we can write here red. It is working fine. So same thing, anyone can tell me like if I want to write here in hexadecimal the same color, what code I have to write here?
Oh, I mean, red color.
Yeah, red here we have
255.
no. Sorry, come again. What we have to write?
Red color FF. FF.
Do you know the format what we were using? First one is for the red, next
Yes.
one is for green, then last one is for blue. Okay, fine.
Yeah, F00, I think we can write.
Yeah, F00 we can write. This one we can write, isn't it?
Yes.
It will work.
No, should
No,
use the
no,
prefix.
no.
Prefix.
Yeah, we have to add that prefix. Great. So now it will work. Here we have red color. So I'm using here the second format of hexadecimal. What if I want to use the 6-digit format then?
Double F 0000.
0000. It is working fine. Great. So if I want to make here like half transparent color, then what we can do? So we have seen like here we have RGB values. Tell me if I'm going to add one more F here, it will work.
No.
If I'll add one more F there, then it will work. See, it is working. Okay, fine. So now here you might ask how it is working. Here we have prefix, fine. Then red color, green color, blue color, fine. Red, green, blue. So how about the last 2 bits that we are using as a FFF? So this is nothing but alpha transparency. Okay. So if you are using, again, the value will be, if you are using hexadecimal, then minimum value will be 0 and maximum will be FF. Okay. So if you are using here 100%, F is nothing but 100% color, and that is opaque. Opaque means it will be visible, just opposite of transparent. If you are going to give 00, no, color will be transparent. So here we have red color, fine, but transparency is 0. Sorry, opacity is 0. Opacity is 0 means it is 100% transparent. Color will be not visible. So text is there, but you are not able to see what? The color of that text is transparent. That's why you are not able to see that. Okay, so right now the color of this text is transparent. So in between, if I'm going to take like just half of the like opacity, if I'm going to use, like minimum is 0, maximum is FF. If I'll use 7, so that is half. So see, this is half transparent. Okay, that you can see here. Now you will be able to understand what is happening. So this is nothing but color angle that you can select. And this is nothing but opacity, and where it is on 50%. So if I'm going down, now you will understand. So if I'm going down, see how it is. This is 100% transparent, that you are able to see, no? And if I'm going up, see how it is. This is a full color. This is half. So that's why see that it is highlighting just like kind of transparent color here. The background of this text you can see. If I'm going here, complete transparent, if I'm making, see how it is. This is kind of PNG image background it is giving me. It means 100% transparent color it is. So whenever you are going to use any RGB, sorry, hexadecimal color format, so if you are using 6 digits, so two digits will be for the red, green, and blue, and you have to add last 2 digits for alpha transparency. Okay, alpha transparency maximum value is FFF, means full color. 00 means transparent. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear?
Yep.
So you can use this format also. Okay. Alpha transparency. Now inside this, min is 00 and max is what? FF. Okay. And FF means again full color, and 0 means what? Transparent color. Is that clear? So you can use 8-digit format also. So first 6 will be for red, green, and blue, and last 2 digits will be for the transparency. Simply if you will hover here, you will get that transparency, means alpha transparency scale also, that you can select from here. Okay, you're able to see now. Even if you will observe here, the background color of this one, it will show you here. See, if I'm decreasing the opacity, what is happening? Transparency is getting increased. Okay, so you can make anything transparent by using this color format also. Next thing, next format. So if I'm going to use here again color as F0, so here it is what? Yellow color. Okay, this is a complete yellow color. So I don't want to make this one yellow. I'm going to make this one as magenta color. So here we have magenta. So as we were using here 6 digits normal hexadecimal color, and here we are using 3 digits red, green, blue. So same thing, like if you are adding 2 digits for alpha transparency here, so you can go with the just 1 digit for alpha transparency here. So 4 digits if you are writing, so first one is R, is nothing but red, then green, then blue, then alpha transparency. Okay, so the format will be like this: hash RGB and then A, alpha transparency. Okay, so F is nothing but again 100% color, actual color. If you'll make this one 7, that is semi-transparent color. See, okay, fade color it is showing, no, half. If you are giving simply 0, that is nothing but transparent color. Okay, so you can use these two formats to make any text either opaque or transparent. Fine. Second thing also, we have seen how we can make anything transparent. Next color format I'm going to show you. We have learned about the RGB, okay, function. So in RGB, we were passing maximum, let's say if I'm passing 255, okay, comma, again 0, means red is 100%, green is 0%, blue is again 0%, so it is red. So what if I have to apply here also transparency for this color? So here right now, if you will see, this is red. Okay, this is red, but I have to take like semi-transparent color, not complete opaque. So for that one, here we have again a function called RGBA, means red, green, blue, and then alpha transparency. Okay, now at the end you have to pass again with the comma separated value. It should be maximum you can pass 1. Okay, means 100% opaque color. And if you are giving minimum excuse me 0, so it will be transparent color again, so you won't be able to see that text. Okay, If you are going to make this one 0.5, so it will be half transparent color. See here, this is not a pure color. Pure means here we do not have the complete red color. Even though if you will have something in the background, you will be able to see through this text. Okay, so you can make this one. See, when I'm hovering here, it is semi-transparent, half transparent color, not complete red. Okay, so maximum value you can use 1 here and minimum 0. Next thing, here also you can do excuse me, here also what you can do, copy and paste another format. Here we have, so we were using a space separated values, no, here second format we have seen, but how about this one? It will work. See, it is working. So here you have to keep the alpha transparency value. Now if I will remove this one, see, now see, it is not working. So what you have to do, for the last value, for last alpha transparency value, you have to put a forward slash. Okay, then only it will work. So whenever you are going with the alpha transparency value, first 3 value will be space separated, and then put a forward slash, and before slash and after slash also should be one space, and then apply the transparency value. So this is the second format that you can use if you are going with the space separated values. Okay, fine. Next, we have seen the alpha transparency value RGBA also. Fine. If you are using directly keyword, as we have seen here, we can pass name. If you want to make any color transparent, you can use transparent keyword. Next value we have seen, if you are going to use our hexadecimal code, so here we have 6 digit, you have to use 8 digits. Okay, 8 digits to make any text transparent, and you can pass minimum 0, maximum F. Okay, F is nothing but full color, 0 is nothing but transparent color. We can go with the 4-digit hexadecimal code also. So last bit will be for the alpha transparency. Then we have here RGBA format. A is nothing but alpha transparency. And now we know what are the like different formats that we can use. Next, what we have seen here after the RGBA, HSL. So here we have color is equal to HSL A, as we have RGBA, no, like that, HSL A. Same thing, first hue you have to pass here. I'm passing here hue as 0. Okay, another one, saturation, I'm going to make this one as, let's say, 100%. Means saturation, if 100% I'm giving, what it will be here, see, that is full color. Okay, and lightness I'm going to give it as 50%. Okay, and then comma alpha transparency, again minimum is 0, means you won't be able to see that text, that is transparent. If you will pass here 0.5, that will be semi transparent, that you can see. If you will pass here simply 1, that is full opaque color. Okay, this is not transparent, so you can go with the HSLA format also. Fine, till here we have seen everything. Okay, now apart from this, even though if you are using color, let's say red, we have one special property in CSS just to increase or decrease the transparency, or you can say the opacity. So here we have opacity. If you are simply writing 1, means this is 100% opaque. If you are giving here simply as 0, minimum value as 0, it is 0% opaque, means it is equal to transparent. Okay, opacity 0 means transparent. If you will give 0.5, that is nothing but semi opaque, you can say, or you can say simply it is a semi transparent. Okay, so you can use opacity property also just to increase or decrease the opacity or the transparency of any text. Okay. Now, next here we have, after this, we have seen color. Okay, fine. Here we have H1, no, we are applying on H1. So what I'm going to do simply, instead of writing here, I will write down only. I'm going to select one element, body element. Okay. And now color I'm going to use here, red. So I'm applying this color red to body, but how it is getting applied on H1? So what is happening actually here? Okay. Now I will show you here. So if you are simply not using color, no color property in that particular element, okay, in that particular element, and if you will see the structure, H1 is the child of which element? Anyone can tell me? Who is the parent of H1 right now?
So
Body.
body.
Body. Okay. So if you are applying any color property to body and you are not using that property for H1, so it is actually inheriting that property. So that's why here we have in H1 you can see the color is red. So if you will write here inherit, okay, inherit like this is the default one, inherit. So that's why it is inheriting. Okay. Now next thing here we have, let's say background color here we have. Okay. So whatever color we have no here, whatever color we are inheriting from the parent, that color only I'm going to use in the background of this one. So for now, I'm going to apply here green. That is fine. We are able to see that background color of this heading one element is green, and color I'm inheriting from where? Body. No, but now I don't want to use this green color. I want to apply same color, whatever the color property it is using, no, here, whatever value is there, no, in color property, same color I wanted to use here. So for that reason here we can use this keyword called current color. So the background color is also going to be now red. Okay. So background color is red, color is red. So that's why you are not able to see the text. So if you want to inherit the current color of its color property, use this keyword simply. So you can use current color. It will take that current color value. So if I'm going to change here red to green, okay, so what will happen? So color is green for body, but H1 is going to inherit that color value. So here what will happen? The color value will be now green. So what is the current color for this color property? Is green. So background color will be also green. See now, for this one color is green and the background color is also here. We have green because I'm using background color property as current color. So here I'm not teaching you about this background color property right now. We will see that one in background module. We have a separate module. Actually here I'm explaining you about the current color keyword and inherit keyword that you can use. So inherit, if you will use, it will inherit the color of its parent if you are using for color. Okay. And current color is nothing but whatever current value we have for the color property, that value it will take. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so this is all about color modules of CSS and color format that we can use in CSS. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's better whatever I'm explaining, no, you can make a note for these things in your own way. Okay. Because you are getting recorded videos from there, you can watch again. If you have any question, you can ask next day. So now the next module here we have after this color module, the next module is text module. Okay, text module. We are going to learn about text module, and we'll see what are the properties in text module that we can use in real time. Okay. So now instead of this H1, I'm going to take one paragraph. Okay, we'll take here lorem. If some dummy text here we have, fine. We'll start with the text module. Okay, in text module, the first property which we are going to learn is that is text decoration. How many of you know about the text decoration property? Anyone? No?
No.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so no, that is font related thing, Navina, bold and cursive, those things. I'm asking about the text module. So the first one is text decoration. Okay. So first what we have to do, we have to select the element. For now, just we have seen like how to target any tag or any element with the name itself, that element name. We have not seen yet like how to use class and ID, that we will see in selectors. Okay, don't worry about that. So just I'm targeting that paragraph element for now with that tag name. Okay, so I have to select that paragraph. Fine. And now I'm going to use here text decoration. Most of the time you have seen, I think, text decoration underline. So this text is, now you can see, underlined. We are able to annotate that. So same thing we can do with the HTML, no? So what tag we have to use? Anyone can tell me?
U tag.
You.
Any other? U tag we not supposed to use. I already said that, like that is not semantic. So which tag in HTML5 they have introduced, if you remember?
INS.
Yes, insert tag, INS tag, exactly. So that we can do, but we do not have possibilities over there in HTML that we can change the this underline styles, colors and all. So that's why here we are going to learn about the text decoration property. Property. Okay, so this is nothing but text decoration. Simply I'm writing underline, but that is not the correct thing. What is happening here, each and every property I'm going to explain you here. So we are going to learn about text decoration. Okay, so many things are there in text decoration. The first one I'm going to show you here, that is text decoration line. Okay, so by default, if you are not using INS or U tag, okay, it will be none, like this, normal. Okay, text decoration line value will be none. So that's why here you do not have any thing here. This text is not underlined. I'm going to increase font of this one a bit. Okay, so first value you can use here as text decoration line as none. Again, I'm going to write here text decoration line another value that we have seen most of the time, that is underline. Here we have underline now. Okay. So if you will apply text decoration line as underline, all those paragraph lines are now, you can see, are underlined. Instead of underline, we have an option called overline as well. See here, we cannot do these things in HTML. That's why we are changing these styles by using CSS. So what is the property name here? Text decoration line. And the first value we have seen, that is none. Second one underline, now overline. Okay. Next, tell me, what if I have to just strike out this text? What tag we can use in HTML?
Delete.
Delete. And any other deprecated tag is also there that we can use?
Strike.
Strike.
Any other apart from strike and delete? We can use S tag also. If you will check out my recorded videos, in that I have explained. But we supposed to use delete tag only because that is the semantic one. Okay. So we have seen here none, underline, overline. The last possible value that we can use here for this one, that is line through. See. Okay. So we are able to apply these 4 values for which property? Text decoration line. Okay. Now we know when to use underline. Overline mostly we don't use, but in some other languages like in Chinese or in what we say, in Korean languages, we use that overline kind of thing, but it is available here. If it is required, you can go with the overline also. Okay. Mostly we use underline. Okay. Line through also we use in real time, just to strike out some text and the new text next after that we can place. So here we have these 4 values, possible values for text decoration line that we can use. Fine. First thing we have seen. Next one, I'm going to keep this one as text decoration underline. Okay. Next one, what I'm going to do is, after this, we have another property called text decoration style. Okay. Text decoration style. So by default, it is solid. So that's why here we have these solid lines as underline. If you will see, these are the solid lines. This is the default one. Okay. Another that we can use here after this means, in text decoration style, we can use dashed. If you will use dashed, see how the underlined texts are there. So these things we cannot do by using those tags, delete tags, no. So that's why we are customizing by CSS. If it is required that you want to underline some text and you want to change the style in this form, in dashed form, that you can do. Third value here we have that we can use, that is dotted. Okay. You can apply dotted also. Fourth value you can use, that is double. Okay. Instead of a single line, here now you will be able to see double line. It is highlighting that. Okay. Fifth value we can use, that is wavy. Okay. So wave kind of thing here we have. Okay. So fifth value you can use wavy. So these are the 5 values that you can use for text decoration style. Okay. So for now, I'm going to use here solid only, the default one. So text decoration underline, text decoration style is solid. Third property in text decoration we are going to learn about, that is text decoration color. Okay, text decoration color. So again here we are talking about color. So whatever format we have learned, no, that we can apply. Either you can go with the defined keywords, with the hexadecimal code, with the RGB format, with HSL format. You can use any one of them. Okay, so here let's say I'm going to use keyword tomato. So you can see here we have now underlined color. We are able to change that. So whatever color you want to apply, you can see here. We have RGB also. It is supported. See, we are able to change, no? So the color formats now we know. Whenever you will talk about color, no? If there is any color property, even if it is simple color, background color, text decoration color, border color, whatever it is, you can use those formats. Okay. Now we know the formats which is allowed in CSS. So here I'm going to take this one as crimson for now. Here we have crimson color. So third property we have learned in text decoration, that is text decoration color. Fine. The fourth one we are going to learn about, that is text decoration. What is this? And the fourth property we are going to learn about, that is text decoration thickness. Okay. Thickness. So thickness you can see here. By default, it is auto. So this is nothing but auto. Instead of that, you can increase thickness in width. Okay. Length unit you can pass, fixed length unit. Here I'm going to pass, let's say I'm going to pass here as 0 pixels. So it will be a thin line. See how it is. I'm going to pass it as 2 pixels. Here we have 2 pixels. If I'm going to write it as 10 pixels, see how it is. Okay. So you can increase the thickness of the underline text decoration underline style. Okay. So by using this, you can do this one. I'm going to make it as 2 pixels only for now. Okay. So the fourth property that you can use here, we have seen. Fine. First one is text decoration line, then text decoration style, text decoration color, text decoration thickness. Okay. What is the next one that we can use? Apart from this, we have text decoration shorthand property that we can use. Instead of writing all these 4 things, simply you can write text decoration. Okay. You can write here that text decoration line value, I'm going to take it as underline space. Okay. Text decoration style solid. Text decoration color crimson. Text decoration thickness, just to show you here, I'm going to keep it as 10 pixels. So see here, everything is working, no? So this is the shorthand property that you can use. Instead of writing all those 4 values, simply you can go with this shortcut. Okay. Text decoration, simply write, then text decoration line, text decoration style, text decoration color, text decoration thickness. Okay. So here you can write like this. Text decoration shorthand. Okay, that you can use. Fine. Now I'm going to comment this one also, and see, it is working. Now 2 more properties are there that we are going to learn in the text decoration. Okay, So first I'm going to change this one as to 2 pixels. Okay. Now we have here text decoration, text decoration, text decoration hyphen skip ink. Okay. So here it is by default, if you will see, that is auto. So if you are able to see here, lorem ipsum, for P here we have, for P we have here descenders. Okay, descender. For P here again also we have descender. For Q here we have again descender. So wherever we have descender, it is skipping that part right now, no? Automatically, that you can see we have a special character comma. So here also it is skipping. It is not a continuous line. So if you want to remove that one, so the default value you can use auto. Okay. And if you want to avoid that, like it should go with the continuous line only, it should avoid that descenders and the special characters, then simply you can write here skipping as none. So see how it is now. It is a continuous line. Okay. Even though here we have a descender for this Q or P, it is avoiding that. So you can use this text decoration skipping if you don't want to skip somewhere. Okay. Next, another property here we have, here it is skipping this one, no, and it is starting immediately just after this, later below this one. What if you want to avoid that descenders and where it is ending? See here, after P descender, if you want to put this one, this underline, then underline style, whatever we have here, if you want to put below that descender, then you can go with the text underline position. Okay. This is another property here. We have text underline position. Okay. And here we can use simply one value here we have by default is auto. So here we have auto means immediately after this line. Okay. Even though we have descenders, it is a starting. If you will keep instead of this auto, if you will keep this one as under, so it will start under, if I'm saying it will start after the descender. Okay, after the descenders, that you can see here, the descender of P is ending here, no? So after this line is starting from. So then you can use text underline position. Okay, so this is all about text decoration module. If you have any question, you can ask me now. Anyone?
So this last one, whatever you told just now, this under one and skipping is none. So
Hmm.
both are doing the same action, right? So is there
No,
any?
no, it is different. See, here, if I'm saying under, no, so this line is starting after this descender of this, let's say of this Q, okay? After it is starting. But if I'm talking about this text decoration none, so see, the
Okay.
position of that underlining is same, but it is avoiding, it is not skipping there wherever it is finding that descender or a special character. So
Okay.
these two things are different. Got it?
Yeah.
Any other question? If we want to target text decoration only for second line paragraph.
So here all the text decoration related to that line only, right? Not for the content or paragraph.
Sorry, come again.
So here that text decoration is all related to the that underline, that red color line only for that, right? not for the content or paragraph, right?
Text decoration, you are saying like where we can apply.
Yeah, that style, color, thickness, shorthand.
Yes.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is the
yeah,
same
yeah,
thing what you're saying.
yeah, yes. This
Okay.
is for the just underline whatever line is there, no, that we can change, not for the paragraph. If you want to change the paragraph color, then you have to apply the color property.
Okay.
So the decoration, whatever we are seeing, this is for line, and style we are changing for this one only. We are not changing the paragraph text and all. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, Rahul, how to change text color? Shiva, just now I have explained, like if you want to change the text of the color, you have to use color property. Okay. Rahul, you asked about like what if we want to target the text decoration only for second line. Okay. Only for second line. That also you can do. Don't worry about that. Like we have one selector, not first line. Let me check here. First paragraph, first line. Here we are able to target this one, the first line only. Likewise, here we have not selected, should work. Why it is not working? I need to check that. Not first line. Not first line. We'll see that, but we can do this one. We have possibilities that we can avoid the first line, and after that we can start. Okay, that we can do. We'll see that one in selectors. Don't worry about that. So till here, no questions? Anyone?
And the text decoration color, can you change to any color, any other color?
Why not?
Content.
Okay.
Okay. The text decoration color will be for the paragraph, right?
Text decoration color.
Will be for the that content, right?
Yeah, this for content only. We are targeting paragraph, and whatever text content here we have in paragraph, no? So we are underlining that content only. So wherever we are getting that underline, we are able to change that. We can do.
And background color of this paragraph, can we give here or somewhere?
No, here only you can give. See, I'm just explaining the relevant properties, whatever topic I'm explaining. Okay. So if you want to apply here background color, I can explain you that also. Someone is asking about the color, how to change. You see here. Let's say if I'm going to make this one as brown, so background we can change, but I'm not explaining about the background color property. That's why I have not explained you about this.
Okay.
Okay. Color also we can change here. See, paragraph color. Just now I have explained you about the previous module, no? If you want to change color, you have to use color property. Okay. So that you can do. So in every module, I'm explaining about the relevant properties only. Any question, anyone?
Yeah, if we want to, underline particular text in that paragraph.
This particular text, let's
Yeah.
say, what you have to do, we have learned about a span. Let's say I'm going to select this one. Okay. We'll use span in between that. Here we have a span, no? So instead of this paragraph, we will target that span. See here.
Span use చేస్తున్నాడా
Guys, could you please put your mic on mute? Everyone, please. So see here, just you have to wrap that particular text with that particular that span tag, and you can target here. If you have one span tag, you can target. Otherwise, we will see like how to group. Like here we have multiple paragraph and multiple span tag will be there. So which one you want to target? Then we have to apply here classes or IDs that we will see. But here I'm showing you just like if you want to target just these two words, if you want to highlight these two words, just wrap that one in between span tag, target the span tag, and you will be able to change that. Okay. So
Yeah,
here
okay.
I'm applying on paragraph right now. Any other question?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, instead of lines and wave, we can give any other customized style also, like
How means
patterns.
what type of?
I don't know, sir. If we search in that, like we'll get the patterns, right? Like different patterns for underlying.
Yeah, underline you can do with the different patterns also. Generally, we use gradients. Okay,
Okay.
to apply like a customized one. If you want to give here some kind of pattern in this like underline one, if I'll increase the thickness, in that
Mhm.
you can show images also. That also possible.
I mean, in the text decoration style, like we have solid, dash, dotted. So is there any, like we can apply even the customized style? That's what.
I have not tried it, but there is a way that we can change
Okay.
the style. We can customize that one. But here in this property, I have not used. Okay. Any other question? No?
No, no.
Okay, so for today in text module, the last property I'm going to explain you about, that is text shadow. Okay. Last property for today. In text module only, I'm going to explain you about text shadow. Okay. Yeah, Murli, gradients are the different topic actually. That is a complete one single module. We will learn how to apply gradients. Okay, so now I'm going to comment this paragraph. Instead of that, we'll take heading tag only. I'm increasing this one a bit. Cancel. Okay, so again, I'm going to target the H1 tag only for text shadow. We can take paragraph also, but here we have like bold text. Okay, so that's why. So now we have another property in text module, that is text shadow. Okay, text shadow. So how to use this one, text shadow, that I'm going to show you. So whatever here we have text, no, so this is the X direction or X axis, or this one is Y direction. So here Y will be positive at the bottom. So coordinates are here. Okay, so origin point 0 0. So if you will go in this direction, horizontal direction, this is nothing but X offset value. If you are coming downside, this is nothing but Y offset. Okay, so here this Y is positive and this Y is X is positive. Fine. So that's why I'm saying here 0 is nothing but origin. This is plus X. If you will go this side, this is minus X value. And if you will go upside, this is minus Y value. This is a bit different from our mathematics. We have seen that quadrants, first quadrant, second, third, fourth. So in math, it will be plus plus, it will be minus plus, it will be minus minus, and it will be plus and then minus, like that. So here we have a little bit different structure. So if you are going this side, this is X. If you are going at the bottom, this is Y. And just if you will go upside, that will be negative Y. If you are going left side, that will be negative X. So this is nothing but offset that we are going to learn here. So you have to pass here first value as X offset value. Okay. Then Y offset value. Okay. Then blur radius. Okay. And then you have to pass color. So this is the syntax that you have to use for text shadow. Okay. So this is the syntax. What I'm going to do is I will remove this one. So first value I have to use for X offset, and that I will pass in pixels length. So on X offset means here in this direction on right side of this one, I'm going to put it as 10 pixels. Simply if I'll save, I'm not able to see any changes. Okay, one space you have to keep here that you can see here we have. For Y offset you have to pass. On Y direction, I'm going to give it as 0 pixels. We'll save it. See here. We have text shadow, but it is like actual heading only. So instead of this, I will move this one 50 pixels. So here see, the shadow is there, but it is a solid color. Okay. On Y direction also, I'm going to put it as 50 pixels. So it will come here down. So 50 pixels on X axis, so that you can see here it is on X axis. It is moved here till here, and on Y axis till here. So 50 pixels down, 50 pixels on right side. So that's why here it is appearing, that you can see. Okay. Now, if you will see, you will think like if you're not seeing that code, okay, here we have two different headings. Okay. If I'm selecting this one, I'm able to select this text because that is the actual text, and this is a shadow. So I'm not able to select this shadow. When I'm trying to select this, I'm able to select the original heading text. Okay. So this actually not looks like exact shadow. So what we have to do is we have to apply some blur radius. So the shadow should be blur. So by default, it is 0, 0 pixel. So that's why it is solid. If I'll apply some other values, let's say 3 pixels, now see it is blurred. 5 pixels, I'm increasing the blur radius of that. 10 pixels, here we have this one. So instead of 50-50, I can take it as 20-20. So here we have shadow on X offset 50 pixels and on Y offset 50 pixels. Now I'm going to decrease the blur radius. So see how it is kind of shadow, no? Instead of 20, now we can decrease it to 10. See how it is kind of shadow. 3 pixels, I'm going to put it here and 3 pixels here. Here we have shadow. Now you can see for this text. Now, if you want to change the color of this shadow, simply any color format. Again, we are talking about what? Color. So whatever format you want, you can use. I'm going to use here, let's say red. With name, you can use. If you want to use hexadecimal value, you can use hexadecimal value. Here we have this. Okay. You can go with the RGB value also if you want. Okay. Here we are able to change this one. No? See. So shadow we are able to change here, shadow color. Even if we want to move this one a bit right side, we can move on X offset. Here we have, see. Okay. So we are able to apply now text shadow. Just you have to increase or decrease as per your need, means you can increase and decrease X offset, Y offset, then blur radius, and then color whatever you want. So here we have seen like how to apply shadow. Fine. What if I want to apply multiple shadows? then what you have to do, here I'm going to take it as for now red. Okay, red. So on right side we are able to apply. Before that, like multiple shadow, I'm going to explain you what if I'm going to apply minus values. So minus x offset means this side it is moving, and minus y offset means upside it is moving. That I'm going to show you here. See upside it is going. So that's why I have explained, like you can either pass x offset value in plus or minus, and y offset value also in plus and minus. But if you will pass the minus value for radius, okay, it will not work. That you can see. It should be always a positive integer value. Okay. So here you can see. So for now, I'm going to make this one as 8 pixels. 8 pixels. Means left hand side here we have minus 8 pixels on x offset, minus 8 pixels on y offset. Here we have just one, what we say, one shadow. Now, what if you want to apply multiple shadows? Just copy that property, put a comma separator, okay, at the end, and just I'm decorating this one. Immediately after that also you can pass that. Okay. So instead of minus 8, I'm going to put it as minus 11, minus 11, blur radius same. Instead of that, I'm going to change this one as green color. We'll save. See here. Okay. Here we have two different shadows. So 11 here we have no. We can make this one as 16. This one also 16. See how it is. Okay. So as many color shadow you want to put, you can. Just put a comma separator. 24, 24. So I'm giving this shadow here on top. Okay. In negative, I'm passing this one. What if you want in positive? That you can do simply, you have to remove that negative sign from there. Now it will appear at the bottom, right bottom. Okay. See how it is. So multiple shadows also you can create if you want. Just I'm giving you one example, but in real time, if you want to make something like here we have 8 pixels, so you can go with the 1 pixels, then 2 pixels, then 3 pixels. Okay. Here we have 1, then 2, and you can create like a stacks of the shadows. 3 pixels. So see how it is. Okay, that you can create. So simply if you want to apply shadow on any text, you can go with the text shadow properties. So that's it for the today session. We are not yet done with the text module, but if you have any question, you can ask now.
Sir, positive and negative pixel both are applied.
Both are applied means both we can use, that you are asking.
Sir, in a one sentence, sir, just like minus 10 pixel and minus 20 pixel. And then second, sir, second separator, comma, then sir 15 and then 18.
You can.
Sir, yes, sir, one positive and another, sir, negative.
Yeah, you can. That's what I'm saying. You can.
Okay.
See here, no? I'm using 10 pixels, 10 pixels positive. Okay. And here I'm using 10 pixels again. And this one also 10 pixels, but negative I'm using. Okay. It will work. See here.
Okay, sir.
That you can do. Any other question, guys? We have 8 minutes. If you have any question, you can ask, else we can drop off for the day. Tomorrow we'll connect when then we'll start with the another text properties which we have in the text module. Okay, and post that we'll start the fonts module, then selectors. No questions? Fine, then we can drop off for the day. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Shortcut for comment in CSS. Murli, just you need to select. Okay, if you are not selecting and you want to just comment the single line, just hold the control key and press /. And just to uncomment that, again, the same thing, toggle you have to do. Control /, again control /, just to uncomment that. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Bye. We'll connect tomorrow again.